So I'm sharing my screen. So here, if you observe this, okay. So till here we have covered the operations. So for to print the addition result, to print the subtraction result, and to print the division result, okay. What we are doing, we are writing the right statement in above. So once if we want to test these results, we need to keep the breakpoint here like this. Just after wherever you want to debug, so just keep the cursor over there and click on the line number. Before the line number, we need to just do a single click so that breakpoint will come. This is one thing. Another thing is we need to set the breakpoint from menu, from the application toolbar. So keep the cursor wherever you want to debug and click on the session debugger. Okay, we are having the external debugger also. You can set the external debugger as well. Now run this report. So as of now we are having two operands. So I am giving 30 and I am giving 10 here. So now if you see this one, debug this one. So operand 1 is uh, come to session debug, desktop 3. So operand 1 is 30, operand 2 is 10. Now let us see the result. So here we are doing single step debugging. That is why step by step debugging we need to use FIR single step. So click on this button. So now division result. System need to print the division result. So click on F8. So here it is giving division result as 3. Now my scenario is, so if I am doing the division, the prerequisite is uh, the operand 2 should not be equal to 0. For example, if I give 0, then what system will be doing? I need to check. So it will raise the exception. Okay. So which type of exception it is giving? Cx underscore divide exception. So this is handled by standard SAP. So in our case also, we need to handle this exception. How we need to handle this exception? So as you are not aware of if and simple if, you are new to the ABAP coding. So here we are having a if condition we need to add for the division. Okay, this is the division operation. Division operation. Okay, same LV underscore result we are doing, that is already. So here just we need to add if. If you click on tab after if, it will automatically take if and end if. Now I am having a 1 rupee coin which is having head and tail. Okay, head and tail. So if I wanted to calculate the probability of head, then if uh, coin is tossed, okay, so first probability is getting head, another probability is getting tail. Okay, so for this, if else if is used, if and else is used. Okay, so now we can write this if operand 2, as discussed whenever we are doing the division. If operand 2 is initial, that means if it is equal to 0, so is initial means, so p underscore op2 equal to 0. Okay, then equal to 0. Okay, so second one is not initial. There is one more condition also we can check for, is not initial. So this condition is nothing but if op2 op underscore op2 is having value, is having some value. So is initial means it is not having value, is not initial means it is having value. So this is the thing which we need to keep remember. So if it is having uh, no value, then what we need to do? We need to raise a exception, or we need to exit from this one. Okay, so to raise to write any statement here. Okay, so slash raise an exception. Okay, it's divided by by, okay, it is divided by 0 exception, by 0 exception, or it causes, it will be meaningful, it causes divided by 0 exception. Okay, now in else condition, that means if it is having some value, correct, is initial exit. Okay, else means reverse. Okay, that means o p underscore ob2 is having value. Okay, this one is checked. Okay, now whatever we are doing the division, just this logic control x, paste it here. Okay, and okay, now star means here nothing but a comment. Okay, so now to pretty print check, so that system will automatically arrange the uh, arrange the code of lines, okay, as per the SAP. Okay, so now activate it. So now check this one whether it is having, okay, 30 0. Okay, now again checking this one, this condition. Okay, if operand 2, as of now I have given 0, so come to desktop 3, do step by step debugging using F5. Okay, so it is exit. After exit, if you write any statement like write or anything, it can be anything, so system will not execute. As of now, LV result is having addition, LV result is having subtraction, so these two lines will be executed in the output. So if you write any statement after exit, it will not get executed. So 30 and 30. So now division is not happening. Okay. If I give 30 and 10 here, now system will do the division. System will do the division. So here can go, we can switch. Okay, we can switch from one breakpoint to another breakpoint using F7 or F8. Okay, so now it is going to else, that means ob2 is having value, else means having value. Okay, now it will give the print the result. So if and else if is having some other thing also, some other application also. For example, we are having uh, for suppose we are having a switch. Okay, so to switch on the fan we need to on the switch. Okay, to switch off the fan we need to off the switch. So you can consider switch as an application. So whenever switch is on, fan will rotate, whenever switch is off, fan will stop. So like that also you can take for this if else if condition. Okay, so this is a proper example. So we are having if else if else if else if, like that, if else ladder also is there. So like that n number of ifs are there. One is simple if and end if. Second is if else if else and if, and third is if else if else if else if, so on. Okay, and if. So like that there are three patterns in this if condition. Okay, based on the application we need to use. Now you can see the division result is printing. Okay, now as we are seeing operand 1 and operand 2, okay, how we have changed the text of this operand 1 and 2. Go to text elements, selection text. So here we have given operand 1 and 2. For example, if I want to tell, okay, tell it as parameter 1. Okay, operand 1 only. Okay, or anything, any customization you can use it. Okay, I am using operand 1. You can make any changes. Okay, you need to every time activate the thing, so that it will come back, and if you execute it, it will come like this. Okay, now so we have covered this one. Now what we need to do, once after completion of this, we need to create a uh, we need to create a T code for this report. So further thing, copy this report, go to slash o sc93, go to slash o sc93, give the T code standard also with z or y. Z or y means if the first letter is starting with z or y, then that is called as a custom transaction code. Now we are building the custom transaction code for the custom program YSRD testing. Okay. Now I am giving GSRD underscore test. Okay, create. So it will ask for the short description and short text. This is T code for the hello world program and selection program and report. Okay, select program and selection screen report transaction. Why it is asking like that? As we are having for the report, we are having selection screen. Okay, that is why it is asking like this. Click on enter. Okay, here it is asking for the program name. Okay, what is this program name? Program name is this one. Okay, give the program name, and here it will ask for variant also. If you are giving the variant here, so come here, I want. So for customer, for the end user or the functional, you are telling operand 1 and operand 2, he will give the any value here. So for example, if customer is running for specific time, or for one quarter he will run this operands, or for another quarter he may run another values. So 40 and 10 for the first 1 hour, 30 and 20 for the second hour, like that. Okay, so in that case, every time if user want to give, this is very inconvenient to him. Okay, every time coming and refreshing the T code. So if it is having select options or parameters or more, then it is very difficult to him for entering the parameters every time. That is why what we will use the variant here. So once you save here, and if you give test one, okay, testing variant, okay, testing variant, and save it. Okay, so now you can take this test one variant to here. Okay, so whatever we have saved the variant in the report, just we are creating the transaction code, and here we are calling that variant for the transaction. So test one is created in the SC38. So that is variant name in the report program we have called here. That's it. That's it. What we are doing as of now, it is not useful, but in future it might be useful. Okay. So we need to select in the GUI support all the check boxes. We need to select it and we need to save it. So here also the same thing. Once you save this transaction code, it will ask for package. As of now, we are creating here as a local object because we are having a test system. Okay, we are doing the development in the test system. So whenever your transaction code is completed, we need to save. Here there is no need to activate also. We don't find the activate button also. Okay, so if you give this transaction code to the customer or functional, then only he will understand. If you give this program name, nothing, nobody will understand. Business and functional won't understand. Okay, so this is the programmer convenience where you will get the screen. For the functional convenient, we need to give this T code. So I already told you in the first class, in SAP everything is a everything is by transaction code only. If you want to open sales application, we need to open VA03. That is standard transaction code. So if you want to open, okay, if you want to open our program, now we need to build the custom transaction code with Z or Y. Okay. So now this is with Z. So this is custom transaction code. Now, as we have given the variant, it is automatically come. So now user want to change, he can change it. Okay, that is his convenience. Now we run this output. Here also the same thing. Whatever you observe in the program, same selection screen will be appeared here also. So it will, if you keep the breakpoint here, it will trigger. Now, if you execute, it will come directly. Output will come directly. So the process is simple. Program, it is the programmer responsibility to do the program as well as to create the custom transaction code, so that business or functional can test the do the testing properly. Okay, in the development system, quality system, and production system. So that is the complete uh, complete steps we have done today. So what are all the things we have done today is, so we have printed the text in SAP, okay, using right syntax. Okay, using right syntax we have created the printing of the text in SAP using right syntax, operations in SAP using data types like character data type, integer data type, decimal data type, etc. So designing the selection screen or selection screen design. So as of now we have discussed the parameters, but later on we need to discuss. Okay, later on select options will come. Select options will come. This one need to discuss. Okay, so we have discussed the debugging. Okay, how to use F5 controls, F5, F6, okay, F7, F8. These are the controls in the debugging, and we have designed the T code of the program. This is what today we have done. This is what today we have done. Okay, so today I am closing the session here. Thank you.